Welcome to Lancaster County in south central Pennsylvania, about 2 hours west of Philadelphia, where pipeline construction on Spread 7 of the Atlantic Sunrise Project is making steady progress. This is one of 8 pipeline spreads that is a part of the nearly 200-mile pipeline construction effort for the project. From stringing and welding to lowering in and backfilling, the 42-inch pipe for the Central Penn South line that these workers are putting into the ground is part of the biggest expansion project in the history of the Transco pipeline system.
Right now, this is one of the biggest projects in the country. It's one of the biggest projects Williams has done in a long time.
We're trying to be very deliberate on how we do the work. It's not the best conditions. We started to do this more towards the fall, and in the wintertime, they're dealing with the elements and some of the issues with snow and rain, and we're making progress.
Everywhere you look, there is progress being made along the pipeline right-of-way. Once in service, this mammoth expansion of the Transco pipeline system will deliver 1.7 billion cubic feet per day of natural gas. Said another way, that's enough gas to meet the needs of 7 million U.S. homes.
It is a really big project. It's orders of magnitude larger than what we've done before on some of these expansion projects.
Every day we're reminded of how big a project it is and how challenging it is.
Delivering one of our biggest pipeline projects since the original Transco line requires a focus from each of the approximately 4,500 workers on this project on doing things right and doing them safely every hour of every day.
One of Williams' is that they stress so hard is the safety and the integrity of the pipeline. Everything else comes secondary. So we have to stress that every day to make sure that we don't lose sight of our goal, and that's zero accidents.
We've had a number of compliments, not only from the local communities, but even from some of the state agencies, have complimented that they noticed that Williams is trying to do their best. I felt I was very fortunate to end up working with such a talented group, to get us to this point right here.
In addition to building a pipeline, we're also building partnerships with the communities along the path of our project. Helping us demonstrate our commitment to communities and the environment is the Atlantic Sunrise Environmental Stewardship Program. In partnership with the Conservation Fund, our program has funded more than $2.5 million in conservation projects that together will restore over 10 miles of wildlife habitat along streams, prevent thousands of pounds of harmful nutrients from entering waterways, and support construction of 8 miles of new trails in central and southeastern Pennsylvania.
We did 10 focus group meetings, and we brought together over 100 environmental stakeholders to help us understand what their issues and concerns were and what kind of projects they wanted to see address these issues.
And so this was a way for us to design a very special program that would do exactly that. Take community feedback, but also put it into a scientific parameter that would choose the projects without bias.
Among the projects funded, the Donegal Trout Unlimited's effort to rebuild a local stream to stop erosion and protect the special brook trout's habitat.
DTU is very appreciative of the Williams grants. Not only did they help fund the projects, but they helped accelerate them. We would have been 3, 4, 5 years down the road before we were able to find additional funding.
Williams really should be commended for the program. The company's commitment to the environment and the communities in which it operates is really demonstrated by this program. It really speaks to the fact that they walk the walk when it comes to their sense of corporate responsibility to the commitment to these resources.
Adding to our over 60-year legacy of being a good neighbor and a great operator in Pennsylvania.